In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 ways in which leadership development is changing because of AI.
Okay, a little about me. I respond to strong leadership.
All right, the first lesson I've learned around how leadership development is changing through AI is that we now have a conversational partner in our pocket. Let me tell you what I mean here. We're going to do a little experiment. Hey, Q, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Q, here's my question. I'm filming a video today to explain how AI is influencing changes in leadership development. Can you tell us in a sentence or two one fun fact around a big change that's happening in leadership development because of AI?
Absolutely. Leadership development is shifting fast. AI will personalize learning, give real-time feedback from real-world communication patterns, and highlight blind spots leaders can't see on their own. It's like having a mirror and a coach in your pocket, 24/7.
Tell us one more thing that we might find surprising around how leadership development is going to change in the next few years.
Here's a surprising one. Leaders will be evaluated less by what they say in formal settings and more by how they communicate in the flow of work. Emails, Slack messages, even tone of voice in meetings. AI will analyze those micro moments to track authenticity, emotional intelligence, and influence in real time.
So, second thing we're seeing in this space of leadership development as it relates to AI evolving is connected to the first tip, but that everything is going to become more and more individualized and targeted, as well as the access to measurement goes up. So we're going to be able to evaluate everything from tonality to disposition to communication style to interaction to triggers, all in a way that's going to be more sophisticated than it ever has been. The third way in which AI is influencing leadership development is that it can act as a team member. And so what do I mean by that? I want to show you an article. And as I'm pulling it up, this comes from a gentleman named Ethan Malik, who I got the chance to connect with recently, who is a professor at Wharton. And him and some colleagues have produced a large research study around what is it like to have an AI teammate. What are the results? And here's the link to the paper. Here's what's really interesting about this. As you might suspect, AI influences the performance of the group in a positive way. But it also influenced the social connectivity of the group through the balanced input and questions and interaction that it was able to have. And so both in the context of output and content and socialization, having an AI team member is a positive influence on team performance. The fourth trend we're seeing around leadership development as it relates to AI is our firm, Arc Integrated, works with organizations, typically in North America, but we have clients that range in industry and in size of company. And what we're seeing in our own clients, and seeing this in the marketplace as well, is that there is a radical difference in AI utilization company to company. So why does that matter to leaders? The reason it matters is because we have currently this level playing field, meaning that we all have access to all of these tools, but the utilization of those tools varies greatly. So we're in this short period of time where leaders have this massive opportunity to embrace the various AI tools that are out there to give them a significant advantage in the marketplace. Lastly, the fifth way in which leadership development and AI are changing each other is that questions are becoming really the new answers. And what does that mean? It means we're in this age of the question really being the most important competency. And this isn't just my opinion. I hear this from other AI experts that we're connecting with. The reason I say a question asking is a competency is because more and more quickly, we're going to have all information readily available at our fingertips. This already exists, but it's going to extrapolate even further.
To the moon!
And so then what are we left with? Well, what we're left with is the significance of the questions or prompts that we're giving, in this case in AI, but I might take it a step further. I would also suggest that what the AI is inviting us into, perhaps, is even more self-reflection and even more study of the kinds of questions we're asking ourselves and others, because it's the nature of those questions that really leads to the outputs that we're getting in all respects, whether we're working with an AI, a team, or our company. So the age of the question, pretty interesting. Thanks so much.